Welcome to High Country Precision's Mile High Shootout, presented by Mile High Shooting Accessories. We're here in Craig, Colorado, the elk hunting capital of the world, for the 5th match in the National Rifle League's inaugural season. Match director Robert Quigley has set up 17 unique courses of fire with static and reactive targets ranging from 200 to 1,400 yards. Over 110 shooters will be competing at an elevation of 6,000 feet this weekend. Let's see how they adapt to this new environment. You're watching Day 1 of the 2017 Mile High Shootout. Stage 3, Tripod Challenge. With a round count of 10 and a 2-minute time limit, shooter will start port arms or with their rifle pointed in the direction of the third target. Shooter will then engage each target with 2 rounds each from near to far.
Hey guys, I'm here with Lou Smith. Lou, how are you today? Terrific. So we just finished the tripod stage. I believe this is stage 3. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can you walk us through the course of fire?
Absolutely. So we set up the pre-stage rifle, not able to get behind the scope, but we stand by a flag and then we get behind the rifle. And our first shot is like a 45-degree down shot 70 yards away. Then we go up to the next target. It's probably about 10 degrees down. They kind of level out from there, ranging out to 700 yards and 2 shots each distance. And a little bit of wind today, 5 miles an hour. It wasn't too bad.
Not too bad yet. We're just starting.
Yeah, first stage of the day.
Awesome. Now, there's a little bit of excitement with your last shot that was taken because it just kind of nicked that play, right?
I think it was only the copper that touched it. It was that close.
But it was an
700 yards. Just, yeah, it was an impact. Good spotting by the ROs.
Oh, awesome. So what is your game plan going into today?
I plan to watch guys shoot ahead of me, see what's working for them, try and get wind calls from them. I've got a new scope with a Trimmer 3 reticle. It's got
awesome.
wind dots, and this is actually the first match that I'll be using that with the wind dots. And this stage here, it totally worked. Like, I was impressed. 5-mile-an-hour wind dot just on the targets 3, 4, and 5, and it was right on target.
Perfect.
Impressive.
Speaking of gear, what rifle are you shooting? What caliber?
I've got a 6.5x47. It's a GA Precision Tempest rifle, chambered by GA Precision.
Nice. George does great work.
Yeah, I've got 3 barrels from him on that rifle. It's 308 and a 7 SAUM, and they're all hammers. They're all sub half MOA rifles, which is unbelievable. Also, I've got a 7-35 Night Force on it, and it's in a XLR Element or XLR Carbon chassis.
Nice.
So it's really nice gear to be running.
Absolutely, it's a beautiful setup.
It's taken me 2 years to get this rifle set up, maybe 3, but yeah, it's about time, and I'm excited to be shooting it.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, sir. We know your squad's move forward.
Thanks,
so
Travis.
good luck moving on, and we'll see you. Thanks. Hey guys, I'm here with Bill and Isaac Lloyd. We are here on stage 3. Mr. and Mr. Lloyd, our father and son, out here enjoying their first national match together. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Are you guys locals? What's going on? What got you guys into the sport?
So we live in Castle Rock, Colorado, not too far from here. And what really got me into the sport was him. He always wanted to shoot long-range precision.
Yeah.
So for his high school graduation, that was his present, was training on a long-range precision for 4 years. So
Oh, yeah.
after that, here we are.
That's one hell of a present.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
So what made you want to get into long-range precision?
Well, I've always tried to see how far I could shoot, like 22 at 300 or a longbow at 70 yards, and just kept on wanting to try to push that envelope. So shooting at 1,200, 1,400 yards is kind of my cup of tea for that.
Awesome. Now, you guys are shooting 2 different platforms. You're shooting a gas gun, you're shooting a bolt gun. What rifle and what system, what do you have going on here?
Actually, a family friend named Dustin Dyke built my rifle. He's out of Elizabeth, Colorado. It's 260 Remington with a Lilia barrel and a Vortex scope. There's not a whole lot special about it, but it works. It's pack driver.
There you
if
go.
I can shoot it.
There you go. That's awesome. And you, sir?
And I shoot a JP Enterprise and a 260 Remington that I had built from, obviously, JP. Good
Yep.
gun.
JP makes phenomenal platform.
Oh man, it's an awesome gun. It's a tack driver.
So, first match together, what is your game plan going into this?
Number one, have fun.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Have fun.
Then if we can finish like, lower half of the pack, that I'll be happy with that big time.
Make no mistake about it, there is some competition going
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
So what's the competition? Do we have a nice little family bet going?
We do.
Oh yeah.
I tried to get him up to a buck a point, but he wouldn't go for that, so I dropped it down to a quarter.
Yeah, he's too good of a shot.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stage 5, Run and Gun with a bonus. With a round count of 10 and a 2-minute time limit, shooter will move to one of the tires and engage targets 9 and 10 with 1 shot each, then transition to the second tire and re-engage targets 9 and 10 with 1 shot each. Shooter will then move to position 1 on the tree and engage target 9 with 2 shots, then change positions on the tree and engage target 10 with 2 shots. After the shooter has engaged all targets from each of the 4 positions, shooter can engage target 11, the bonus target, from any position of their choice except the last position used.
Mr. Jake Weber.
Hey.
Jake, how are you, brother?
So far, so good.
Awesome. So we just watched you clean the stage. That was totally fun to watch. Explain to us what the course of fire was and what your plan was at approach.
So, this is a tough stage. I had a really good call to start off with. I was one of the first to go on the stage, and I was holding about 2/10 or about a tenth left. I wasn't giving up the plate at all. Really, I wanted to try to get steady. There was some tires. You had to shoot off 2 different tires at 2 different targets, and then you had to go over to a tree, and you had 3 different positions on the tree. The fun thing about that is you're always moving, you're always changing elevation, based off of what target you're shooting, and you got to keep wind in mind as well. So, we got a couple stages left. I think we've had about 11 stages through here so far, and I was the first one to clean it so far all day. So. Very happy with that performance.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's definitely a great achievement throughout the day because there's a huge amount of shooters out here today.
Lots.
And lots of high-end talent.
Yep. There's probably, I'd say 20 or 25 shooters out here that are capable to win this match.
Yes.
Lots and lots of talent out here. So just good to be out here and keep up with everybody.
So today you have, I believe it's roughly 2 minutes per stage, and tomorrow you're going to lose about 30 seconds per stage.
That's right.
Same type of stages, a couple of different ones. What's your game plan for tomorrow? Because you're going to be moving a lot faster. 30
So
seconds.
tomorrow you have to move a little faster. They're going to cut 30 seconds off. Stages are mostly the same. Basically, you got to try to pick and choose what targets you want to focus on. If there's some bigger targets out there, you got to say, okay, I can shoot those particular targets. So you might burn some shots a little earlier, not spend so much time on some of those earlier shots, so you can get to some of the bigger, easier shots, and then vice versa. Maybe some of the earlier shots are a little easier, so you're not worried about getting those last shots.
Right. Awesome. Well, it's been a pleasure watching you so far today, and got a couple more stages here before the day ends.
That's
and
right.
Watch you tomorrow for sure, and catch you at the awards, brother.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thank you. We are here in beautiful Colorado with John Pinn. John, how are you, sir?
Good. Good. Have a good day.
Terrific. So tell us, how has the match been for you?
It's good. It's been. Made it out a bad stage. I let it get in my head and tried to run the KYL and probably shouldn't have. but it's been good. Good people. I squat with guys I've never shot with, so getting to know new people.
Awesome.
Having fun.
Stage 5 right now. You just ran this, and you had a couple of shots that what happened?
Just trying to go fast. You just 5 positions, 2 minutes on your alternating targets, dancing around, and just trying to rush shots that probably should take up another couple seconds and try to make better shots than racing the clock. So,
Right.
Broke a couple bad shots, but
But it happens. I mean, this stage is actually very tough because you're in 5 different positions, engaging multiple targets.
and then doing holdovers and holding the wind and trying to hustle.
There's a lot going on in this particular stage.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's probably one of the tougher stages ever for sure. I bet there's quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few
Low
zeros.
scores.
There's quite a few zeros and low scores for sure.
It's a tough one.
So-
one of the hardest ones.
What are you going to do tomorrow? Same stage,
Same thing.
30 seconds less.
Yeah, probably slow down and give up a position and focus on 8 shots. And no, I don't think I barely got through those and still broke some bad shots. I don't know if I can run 10 in 90 seconds.
It's
That's
going to be
tight.
tough. That's very tight.
So probably start with get a good wind call prone off those tires, and then hopefully it holds for 90 seconds and try to run it with that wind call. I'm not the fastest shooter, but I'm pretty quick, and I've been close to timing out on more than a few. So it's a quick. It'll be quick tomorrow.
I think there's going to be a lot of guys meeting that clock, and
for sure.
it's going to be tough.
Yeah. But it's good. It's fun to change it up. It's better than the same thing. It gives us something different to think about.
Right, and less gear tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Just grab a bag and go.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Good.
Well,
Cool.
it's been a pleasure, sir.
Yeah, you
Look
bet.
forward to watching you
You
the
bet.
rest of the match.
Thanks. Yeah.
And,
Thanks for doing this.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Glad to see you guys. Hey guys, I'm here with Jim C. Jim, it's good to see you again, sir.
Good to see you.
So, first NRL match, how's it been for you?
Oh, it's been challenging. I've been on and off, cleaning some stages and really kind of sucking some up. I do like course fire. There's a mix of some really long stuff in here, and on that, my gun has been running perfect elevation, and I've been getting some hits on that kind of stuff, so that's really good. The other thing that's a little bit different for me is the use of tripods here.
Yes.
So I'm borrowing tripods because I don't own one, and I guess I'm going to have to get one. But and I'm actually doing really good on it. So Jake Vicker has been letting me use his tripod, and he's got this little top on him, and we've been putting the game changer on, and the game changer bag has been working really good on top of that tripod.
Perfect.
Those stages I've been shooting 80 to 100%. Some of the other ones, there's a couple small target stages, and we got a miragey, switchy wind, so I've been struggling with those, but overall, it's been a fun match.
Now tomorrow it's going to be a very similar course of fire, but less gear, some more restrictions on your gear, and less time.
Yeah.
So what is your game plan going into that? Because we've been watching, I haven't seen you shoot yet, but we've been watching a lot of guys time out on stage.
Yeah, so what I've been doing today is we had a stage that was 300 to 1,000 on 10-inch plates all the way out. So basically what I did on there was in my dope cards, I wrote holdovers. Okay. Because I wanted to try them out today to see what kind of time I could finish with. So when you're shooting a 10-inch plate at 3, 4, and 500, you know, obviously I can use holdovers pretty easy there and not worry about, you know, a little bit of holding error. So basically on that, dialed the first one, held over actually on the next 3, redialed 7, held over out to 9, and then dialed 1,000 and finished in plenty of time. So that'll be the way I approach that tomorrow.
So tomorrow's a holdover day.
Yep. So, you know, and that's what I'm kind of doing today. There's some things I know I can finish in 2 minutes.
Right.
And if I think I can make the hits using holdovers, I'm going to do it just to see if I can finish it, you know, around that 130, 145 mark to see if it's going to work tomorrow.
So you're shooting well today, using it to gain some knowledge for tomorrow. So tomorrow should be a breeze for you, brother.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I know that you have to get ready for this stage. We're going to definitely watch you over here. It's been a pleasure talking to you and good seeing you again.
All right. Thanks,
and
Travis.
I look forward to talking to you some more.
Yeah.
Ready?
Stage 9, Shooter's Choice. With a round count of 10 and a 2-minute time limit, shooter will move to the position of their choice and engage corresponding target for 2 rounds each. There are 5 designated shooting positions, and the shooter can shoot the targets in any order they choose, but may not return to a position they have previously used.
All right, guys, we are out here in beautiful Colorado on stage 9 with Mr. John Philman. John just ran this stage. John, how was it for you?
I was good. I like the stages where we gotta shoot and move, and plus these targets are a lot closer.
Now, this stage was a little bit more unique because you got to move from 5 different positions, and according to each number, those are the targets that you had to engage. But all of them, if I'm not mistaken, were diamonds, correct?
Yes.
So typically shooting diamonds, from what I understand, is going to be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, because if your elevation is not right, you can still be on the plate, but you're going to miss over one edge.
What is your game plan going into the rest of the match?
I had a rough start, but we're going to just try to build on that. I had a pretty good stage, the Caracal pistols. Then this stage was all right. It was decent, so just trying to build on that. Obviously, we're all here having a good time with each other. Good to see guys that we don't see all the time. And just try to build from there and see where it goes.
Awesome. Now, for people that have been following you on social media and online, you have a lot going on. I mean, you have been in Alaska, Texas. I think you were just here in Colorado not too long ago, last week or something. So, tell us, what's next?
I'm super fortunate. I get to work with Jacob Bynum at Rifles Only, so he allows me to come and help him on the line, and so I get to travel with him and get to soak in that knowledge from him. And then also, I just came on board with Prime Ammunition, so now I'm out here shooting Prime, talking to people about Prime. Trying to spread that good word, and then obviously I have my store chambered in Arizona, so just trying to kind of put them all together and see where it goes.
And then it's a good time. Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, sir. Look forward to seeing you shoot some more.
Appreciate it.
I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Hey guys, I'm here in Colorado, beautiful Colorado, with Fred Barton. Fred, how are you, sir?
Pretty good. Nice to see you, Travis.
Likewise, likewise. So, explain to us this last course of fire. I believe it was stage 9. It was Masterpiece Arms stage. Very difficult stage. How was it for you?
It was fun. It was a really fun stage. Definitely felt like short times. Lots of position changing, lots of variety. So we had a couple of traps, shot off a tree, shot a prone. The targets weren't super far, but a lot of the position changing was made it seem like the time of, I think it was 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes, was really short.
Really short.
At least for me.
So, any thought process when you were, kind of planning on hitting that stage when you were going into it?
We could shoot the stages in order. You had to engage the target from the position, so we had position 1 through 5. So position 1, you shoot target 1.
Right.
But you could do them in any sequence. So I chose to shoot the furthest target first, which was 4. Shot that prone, and then I shot 5 after that because it was next to it. It was off the take trap, and then moved to the tree. So and then 1 was the smallest target. It was close, but it was really small. So I ended up timing out and not getting to that. But it was pretty challenging. Yeah, my elevation was right on. It was really just struggling to get in position fast enough, manage your gear, and move to the next position.
Anything different tomorrow with 30 seconds less?
No, I ran pretty minimal gear. I think I'm just going to try to, I'll probably try to shoot the same way and just try to speed up. I try to make sure my gear is more attached. I don't know, I'll think about it tonight too.
Well, don't let it haunt you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, awesome, Fred. I know you're getting ready to shoot this next course of fire. I appreciate your time.
Sure.
And we look forward to seeing you some more.
Oh, yeah.
All righty. Take care. Guys, we're here at Jerry Karloff. Jerry is one of the premier shooters in the nation, and he's going to tell you what equipment he runs with his rifle. Jerry?
I shoot for Team Surgeon, so I run a Surgeon rifle, Hawk Hill barrel. Surgeon does all the machine work for me on it. They've got the new M16 extractor now, which is really great. This action just runs perfectly. I can't say enough good things about it. J. Allen stock, Vortex optic. I like the Gen 2 Razor. I've got the AccuShot bipod on it, and I've got a 7-inch suppressor with an Armageddon cover on it. This is the rig I use all the time. I have used it basically different configurations for the last 1.5 years, different actions and things before I got on Team Surgeon. I run a 6.5x47 caliber. It's really easy to load for, works great. You want something that's really reliable, and you don't want a lot of speed. You want to stay down off the high pressure loads, so you get the consistency out of it.
I noticed on your rifle you have a little bit of customization. You have a front pad here as well.
Yes.
So what was the theory or thought process behind this? And then you also have a 1913 down here.
Yes.
What are you utilizing those for?
The pad in the front, that's a barricade pad, and occasionally we have to shoot off a pipe or a piece of plywood or something that's thin that you can't balance the gun on. So then I'll put this pad on it and just force the bipod into it and just drive the gun into it. And what the pad does is it kind of settles the gun down so it doesn't bounce. This I use for basically just a short distance. If I'm on like a short rock, I can move my bipod back to here, and then I can put a rear bag under here. And so basically in about 15 inches of room, I can use it for a prone shot. Awesome. How I do that.
We really appreciate the knowledge and you taking out the time in your day today during the match to share your platform with us.
Yeah, I got to say, just come out to a match. We'll all help you. Just bring whatever you got. We'll give you as much help as we can.
All right. I appreciate it, sir.
Thanks, Robert.
Good luck.
This concludes day 1 of High Country Precision's Mile High Shootout, presented by Mile High Shooting Accessories. Competitors face 15 stages today in the Switchy Colorado winds and will run through most of the stages again tomorrow for Day 2, but with a different twist. Stay tuned for next time for our coverage of Day 2 and the awards ceremony and find out which 3 competitors came out on top for the 2017 Mile High Shootout.